his value just keeps on going down. You know, he's going to need extra money now and all that. So the price on offers on our end are just going to keep.
The price of bids on our end will continue to decline because his value is decreasing, and you know that he will require further funds in the future. After releasing a rematch contract, Jake Paul assaulted Tommy Fury as like it were a surprise birthday present. However, instead of cake and balloons, there were 12 rounds of total chaos because it seems that Jake Paul isn't just seeking to win, he also wants to ruin Tommy's already precarious reputation.
Kid survives on pressure, and believe me, I wouldn't have my son sat here if I didn't think he could deliver, because there's no way in this entire world my son would disgrace.
However, this kid thrives under pressure. And trust me when I say that I wouldn't have my son Sasasha if I didn't think he could deliver, because there is no way in hell that my son would embarrass himself. And the best part is that Jake isn't keeping this offer a secret. Instead, he's making it public on social media, calling Tommy's bluff. Really, Jake, do you think you can just throw out a match offer like that and ruin a man's career?
1 minute body punching. Asim, I'm coming for your body fight night.
Come off the body punches right here to some reverse incline push-ups. Knock those out, hop on the ladder.
Body punching for 1 minute, come off the body punches right here and do some reverse incline push-ups to knock those out and hop on the ladder. I see him. I'm coming for your body fighting. Jake, the kicker is that Paul just revealed a rematch contract as if it were the last boss challenge in a video game. The boxing equivalent of Jake telling Tommy, you're either going down or we're fighting until one of us needs oxygen. Is 12 rounds or nothing, not 8, not 10, or 12 full rounds. He even posted on X that it's only 12 rounds. The level of petty determination here is unmatched. This isn't just a contract, it's a public call out on steroids. Don't even try to call this a publicity stunt. The man is out for revenge, redemption, and likely views, but primarily revenge. This 12-round bout isn't about proving who is better, but rather who can stay in the ring longer. Jake is essentially saying, I'm still mad about that 1-point loss, and I want to rematch so long, you'll need a snack break halfway through the fight, Jake.
We don't do pressure of any description. We're here to fight. You know, he's been round on the big stage most of his life. You know, I think when he first started out, he was meant to do big stuff just for who he is, being Tyson Fury's brother.
He has spent the majority of his life on the big stage, and I believe that when he first started out, he was destined to do great things simply because of who he is. We don't do pressure of any kind.
He rejected an $8 million offer.
Hold on,
yep,
Tyson
you heard
Fury's
that right.
Brother, Tommy Fury,
$8 million.
Self-described
I mean,
fighter,
who needs
just
that
done the
kind of
most
money
Tommy
when you're
Fury thing
apparently
imaginable.
living
He
off
turned
past
down an offer
wins
of
like
$8
it's
million.
2023 forever?
Why would anyone need that much money when they're seemingly living off the breeze like it's 2023 forever? According to Jake Paul, Tommy and his father said, nope, let's play a video game instead, Tommy. Next, you will battle Jake in the metaverse, where your avatar's self-esteem is the only thing at stake.
His value just keeps on going down. You know, he's going to need extra money now and all that. So the price on offers on our end are just going to keep going.
That's preferable. Tommy Fury did a terrific job there, and his left hand is also good. They took the fight's first significant shot, which landed just before the finish of the round. Here's the point, though. In 2022, Tommy defeated Jake in KSI, but he still can't get a seat at the cool kids table. How does that even happen? Tommy's boxing stock is falling more quickly than cryptocurrency. Why is he less popular than a calm Wednesday day after having victories over two of the biggest influential boxing names? Perhaps
while Tommy is out here rejecting
offer,
millions.
but let's face it, there won't be one coming. What will he do? Wait for a miracle. Good luck with that.
He writes, I can't believe I'm writing this, but I am now not fighting Darren Till on January 18, 2025.
The price on offers on our end will continue to rise because his value keeps declining. You know he's going to require more money now and so on. Meanwhile, Tommy is out there turning down millions of dollars, and Jake is simply sitting back and grinning, asking, bro, are you really acting like you have options when you don't?
Jake Paul likes to play these little games, but he can't play any games with me because at the end of the day, it's impossible for him to get him ahead. You know, the guy can put out whatever video he wants. I'm here solely focused on Sunday night. I'm going to take his head off.
He composes the only thing Tommy is fighting for at this point is a potential opponent. His next fight may be on a YouTube boxing card. But the catch is that he's most likely going to have to fight on the undercard. I can't believe I'm fighting this, but I won't be fighting Darren until January 18th, 2025. Tommy's biggest fight was canceled when Darren Till pulled out. Now, let's get into the real mess behind the scenes. The Fury family, according to rumors circulating, John Fury, the entire Jake Paul offer was stolen by Tommy's father.
A lot of people trying to stream the fight.
Natural? 51 years old?
What do you think of Tyson and Jake?
I wish he didn't do it. I wish it wasn't a thing. I wish it wasn't a thing where a 58-year-old guy was.
Jake Paul enjoys playing small games, but he can't win me over because, at the end of the day, he can't get my attention. He can release any video he wants, but I'm only thinking about Sunday night, and I'm going to take his head off because it seems like he believes influencer boxing is just a circus that is destroying the Fury family's serious boxing legacy. Okay, fair, I suppose, but let's not act like the Fury legacy has been the cleanest thing either. We all know that the drama isn't exactly applause newbody, but here's the twist: the legacy vs. cash debate is causing some serious family drama. Tom is clinging to the authentic boxer story while Jay is out here. Tommy is wondering that perhaps all of that clout isn't as horrible as he initially thought as he watches his decreasing fight offers. It's like watching a reality program in slow motion. One side is focused on the money, while the other is mired in boxing tradition. Applause is about to blow up, and it's like punch drunk on tradition. Come on, let's speak about that major blunder. Did the Furies really believe that Jake Paul would simply fade away after losing to Tommy by just 1 point in February 2023? That was a huge error. In November 2024, Jake returned with a fury after fighting Mike Tyson in front of 70,000 fans at T Stadium. The volume of people attempting to watch the fight naturally caused Netflix to crash. How do you feel about Tyson and Jake at age 51? He should not have done that, and I wish it had never happened.
Streaming giant Netflix is being issued a class action in relation to the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight,
where a 58-year-old man was scheduled to face a 28-year-old, and the man made his defeat his greatest professional achievement. Meanwhile, Tommy is sitting there wondering what he has done since defeating KSI, but he still feels as though his popularity is rapidly declining.
Tommy won't fight Jake.
Really?
Bro.
Why? Because Jake's improved since they...
Streaming behemoth in connection with the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight, Netflix has been hit with a class action lawsuit. Did I mention that Netflix crashed because the fight was so big? Jake turned what could have been a career setback into a full-on comeback moment. Meanwhile, what has Tommy been doing since that fight?
Why not? You know, the brothers, aren't they? They're both big stars, you know, and at the end of the day, both characters. I'd love that to happen.
His biggest victory was defeating KSI, which is like boasting about winning a local dodgeball tournament while Jake is playing in the Super Bowl. Tommy is in a huge dilemma and is clinging to the idea of traditional boxing, holding fast to that real boxer image while the rest of the world is moving on without him. Why won't he fight Jake? Jake has
I was surprised when Tommy scraped away with that 1 point split decision W last time.
I feel like that's
to fight
one,
Jake.
I feel like that's the one like sore spot.
Proved since they purchased him. The truth is that boxing has evolved into entertainment and is no longer simply about punches and jabs, and Jake is an expert at it. If Tommy doesn't catch up, he might end up fighting for irrelevance rather than a real paycheck. The longer he ignores the signs, the more he'll be left behind in the dust, and family pride may be the thing that costs him the most. Why not? You know, the brothers aren't there, they're both stars, you know. At the end of both characters, I'd love that to happen.
We're gonna have crowd noises playing. The air horns will be blasting. It is going to be loud as shit in here, and we have the craziest circle.
Let's talk about Jake Paul's revenge master plan now. I was shocked when Tommy scraped away with that 1 point split decision W last time. I feel like it's the one that hurts the most. Since that 1 point defeat to Tommy in February 2023, the guy has apparently been obsessed with redemption. According to rumors,
The time limit coming right in here. You got some nice, good squats. As soon as he finishes up with that, Coach BJ is gonna bring him right here. We're gonna do some hard shots to the body, tap the body.
1 minute body punch.
Jake's training camp has entered full Rocky IV mode, with his squad identifying Fury's main weakness as conditioning and creating a strategy around it. In addition to wanting to win, Jake intends to drag Tommy into dangerous situations where his endurance will fail. The craziest circuit insiders claim that Jake has been training like a man possessed, focused on late-round dominance, which explains the 12-round condition in the rematch contract. It's not just about proving he can last, it's about forcing Tommy into exhaustion where Jake can pick him apart.
Whole time they're gonna be throwing water in my face. You never know what's gonna be coming at you in the fight. You can get your eye poked, you can get blood in your eye, like my last fight. So the whole time they're gonna be throwing water in my face.
Up, we're going to have crowd noises playing. The air horns will be BL, and it will be loud as __. Tire flip coming right in here, and as soon as he's done with that instructor, we'll do some nice, good squats. If you thought Jake's approach was intense, wait till you hear what Logan has to say. BJ is going to bring him right here, and we're going to do some heavy shots to the body, tap the body, and punch the body for a minute.
They come in and is the fight off with Tommy? I went, no, it's not. And then they just went, look, we put this up, and I just went.
Paul had to admit that he went all savage on a podcast, berating Tommy mercilessly. Logan didn't hold back Tommy, and Tommy barely won by 1 point, which isn't a triumph. He essentially wrote Tommy's victory off as a coincidence that only occurred because Jake wasn't playing at his best at the time. Let's face it, they will be flinging water in my face the entire time. You never know what will happen during a fight. You could get an eye poke or get blood in your eye, as I did in my last one. The course of Tommy Fury's career appears to be a failed soap opera plot. He overcame KSI in a bout that resembled a TikTok beef resolution after defeating Jake Paul in February 2023. So why does it appear like his boxing career is losing value more quickly than a leaky boat in the English Channel?
And let's talk about his career stagnation. While Jake Paul's busy fighting legends and making headlines,
The battle against Tommy, he simply said, "Lo, we put this up on a first, there's that whole Darren till fight withdrawal thing." On the first night of The Bachelor, Tommy was going to face Till in what might have...
Maybe for 5 seconds, but I genuinely believe this. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. Like, look at what he just did. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, been a pivotal moment until Till began discussing MM methods. Suddenly, Tommy was out faster than a flash. Was it fear or shrewd business? Perhaps both, but the optics were terrible. Critics who already believed Tommy is all biceps were more enraged when he appeared to be avoiding danger. For that __, don't let music bite you __. Let's discuss his stagnant career while Jake Paul is busy generating headlines and fighting legends. Rejecting an $8 million rematch offer is Tommy's boldest move since defeating KSI. It's like giving up a winning lottery ticket because you don't feel like cashing it in. His hesitation is beginning to appear less like strategy